Sports Vibes Balling. Thank you for vibing with me. This is going to be a short live. I just want to talk about the Sixers for a few minutes. The Sixers lost to the Hawks, and I'm happy. And then the reason why I'm happy, if you don't know, the Sixers are trying to get our first round pick. The only way we can keep our first round pick is if it's top 6. If not, it goes to OKC. Now, I gotta say this right now, man. As a big time, diehard Sixer fan, it sucks cheering for my team to lose. But at this point, the only benefit of this year, because this year has been so freaking bad, because even our youngest players can't even get the experience like Jared McCain, even though Quentin Grimes is balling. But Jared McCain's not playing, so he's not even getting the experience. So the only positive that could come out of this year is to get a top 6 pick and draft a Cooper Flagg or Ace Bailey or somebody of that caliber. That's the only positive. And it sucks because I'm actually cheering for my team to lose, but I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real. That's the only thing that's positive. And if we would have won yesterday's game, it would have sucked big time, because at the end of the day, the Raptors won yesterday. The Brooklyn Nets beat the Lakers yesterday. And we lost, so we made up ground. So the Tankathon is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. The Tankathon is still alive, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm so excited. I cannot hide it. I wish the season was over now, to be honest with you, just because I want to know if we get a dang on pick. But I think we've roughly got like 19, 18 games left. Best case scenario is if we lose all the games. You know what I mean? But that's not going to happen. The Sixers got a player named Quentin Grimes, and I feel like he got to chill out, because I don't know how many games he has 30 points. I think he had like 35 points last night against the Hawks. And then another thing that really kind of irritated me is Trae Young, last minute, he just wasn't playing. He just didn't play. I don't know if he's hurt or they just gave him a rest day. I don't know. And that's what made me think that the Sixers were going to actually win that game. But getting back to Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes had 35 points. Quentin Grimes had 35 points on the Atlanta Hawks yesterday. And I'm going to keep it real with you, man. I'm like, yo, what's up with this bull? Like, I like him a lot, but he beating dude. He's crossing up dudes. He's hitting the step back three. He's pretty darn good, man. And I hope that the Sixers understand that he's that dude that you could possibly build around, as well as Tyrese Maxey and Jared McCain, because I really feel like he's that good. By the way, everybody that's in the building, make sure you hit that like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I cover the Sixers and the Phillies on this channel. Shout out to each and every one of y'all that's in the building right now, man. I really appreciate y'all. But Quentin Grimes is balling right now, man. Quentin Grimes, all you gotta do is double tap it, and that's how you like it. Like the stream. But Quentin Grimes is simply balling. And then I'm trying to figure out how many 30-point games did he have compared to Paul George. If somebody can leave in the comments below and let me know how many games did Quentin Grimes have 30 points this season compared to Paul George. And then when you compare the money, there's no comparison. Because I know for a fact Quentin Grimes has more 30-point games than Paul George. I could just tell. Just in the short amount of time he's been on the Sixers, I know he has more 30-point games. And that's what's sad about it. Because I look at it like this. If Tyrese Maxey's not playing, if Joel Embiid is not playing, how do you not score at least 30 points in every game? In every single game, how do you not score at least 30 points? You know what I mean? If Quentin Grimes can do it, why can't Paul George do it? Right? Even with a Paul George, what's going on? What's going on? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. If you can, please hit the like button. Talk to me in the comments. Hit the like button. Talk to me in the comments. We cover the Sixers, we cover the Phillies on this channel, everything Sixers and Phillies. I do play-by-play, and I talk about my two favorite sport teams in the NBA and in MLB. But Paul George is getting paid big dollars. Quentin Grimes is not getting paid big dollars, but he's doing more than what Paul George is doing. And even though Paul George could be hurt, I still feel like he can still get us more than what he's been giving us offensively. Defensively, I will admit, more times than not, Paul George is pretty darn solid. I'll say that. I will admit to that. But offensively, man, this man is not the guy offensively. He is just not half step slower. He ain't breaking nobody down off the dribble. But then you see a guy like Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes is just doing dudes dirty. I like Adem Bona too. But I feel like, I don't know, man. I like Adem Bona. So I wouldn't mind keeping him on the Sixers. There's a few players that I would still keep. Like, I wouldn't mind keeping, all right, we keeping Quentin Grimes. That's automatic. Adem Bona, we could keep Adem Bona. Backup center. Who else? Maybe Lonnie Walker, maybe. Backup point guard, maybe. As long as we don't have no Reggie Jackson, Kyle Lowry, Eric Gordon, no players like that. We don't want no older point guards. We want all young players. We don't want no older players anymore, bro. The oldest player we want is, because we might have to keep him, is Paul George. Everybody else, you need to be a little younger. Unless you're LeBron James. That's the exception right there. LeBron's another level. But other than LeBron, we ain't trying to get all these veteran players like Kyle Lowry. Like, I respect Kyle Lowry, what he has done in the NBA. He's a champion. He's from Philly. I like him. But I just don't like him for the Sixers. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I just don't like him for the Sixers. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I'm about to get off in a few minutes. I just want to talk my talk real quick about the Philadelphia 76ers. Tell you what's on my mind. When's the next game? I don't know when the next game. I think it's tomorrow. And I will most likely be live tomorrow, play-by-play. So if you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will be live tomorrow. I think it's against the Raptors, if I'm not mistaken. And I will, it's going to be hype. It's going to be lit. We going for another L, though. We going for another L. We ain't trying to win. We ain't trying to win tomorrow. We going for the L's. We going for the losses. We ain't trying to win no more, man. We trying to take L's, man. We trying to get that Bull Cooper flag. Cooper flag. Jared McCain. Tyrese Maxey. Quentin Grimes. Joel Embiid if he's healthy. Trade Paul George for whatever you can get and call it a day. Because you're not going to be able to trade Joel Embiid, not yet, until he can prove that he can be healthy. So that's why I'm saying you can't trade Joel. Not at this moment, but thank you for everybody that's vibing with me. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Trying to get to my first 300 subscribers on this channel. But shout out to each and every one of y'all. Have a wonderful day. And as always, God bless. Peace.